What's up guys, welcome to aWelcome with style consultancy and pre-owned menswear store. So it's Monday mailbag time, so I've gone through the inboxes and the comments and picked out a few questions that hopefully I can give an okay answer to. Before we get into it, please do subscribe because it helps me to grow the store, the channel and keep making these videos. Please also do check out aWelcome for pre-owned menswear, and if you are interested in style consultancy, I offer anything from a one-on-one session to a full wardrobe overhaul. So yeah, if you have any questions about that, it's hello@aWelcome. Another, before we get into it, I've got a quick little fit check. Got an Oliver Spencer shirt on. It's so comfortable. I've had this for ages. It's like a sort of jersey material. It's really like loose and flowy, and it's really good in like hot weather. So that's really nice. And I've just got some vintage Levi's again. It's just easy for me in this weather. And the Our Legacy Camignon boots. Let's get into the comments and questions. First in the mailbag is actually a comment. There was a couple of these, which was about the video I made for Roger Federer's Wimbledon fit on the first day, I think it was. It was a Tom Ford Pete lapel, sort of cream suit, striped shirt, polka dot tie, from memory. I'll get it up actually. So I had a couple of comments about the collar gap, which is something that's brought up so much from the menswear point of view as a stick to beat an outfit with. And often there's a good reason for that, because so the collar gap, there being a gap in your collar between your neck and the jacket, or the shirt and the jacket, because often it means there's an issue with the fit of the jacket, whether there's not enough material at the back, or it's a signifier of a few other issues as well. I might do a full video on that at some point. But collar gaps can be pretty extreme and they can be not a lot. And I'm not one to really call out collar gaps that much. I think in my videos I rarely mention it unless it's like a real issue. And I think for this reason, like, so this shot here, I'll bring up the photo actually on my phone. It's not that bad, like, especially if it's like a bespoke suit. You shouldn't have that at all. You should be able to move your arms and it should sit perfectly. But even for us celebrities, sometimes I feel to have that expectation can be a little bit all the time, and for it to be absolutely perfect with no gap at all I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit too much scrutiny on an outfit, especially when the whole thing looks really good. And I know, like, I make videos and I point out things that I would either have a preference for, or maybe ways to improve an outfit. Hopefully it comes across more like constructive criticism than knocking an outfit. And that's part of the reason why I don't call out the collar gap that much, because often I don't see it being that much of an issue, especially if you're looking at someone who isn't a celebrity and they don't necessarily have the means to have a bespoke suit, or even if their suit is not, even if it's not like a high-end suit. Yes, suits should fit properly, but sometimes I feel like it could be a bit nitpicky, and I feel like a joy thief if I was to go that extra bit further. I'm also very conscious about disheartening people with outfits as well. So sometimes it could be a really murky world of putting a suit together. You've got to think about the lapels, the height of the trousers, and things I talk about quite a lot that I think are like choices to be made when you buy a suit or have it tailored. And this can be one it can make people feel quite bad about the suit sometimes, or about their fit sometimes. And that's why I don't pick it up. I might be overthinking it. I might be massively overthinking it. But in my head, it's like really bad collar gap. Obviously there's an issue, and often it's signifying other issues with the fit of the suit. And you'll see that with the whole outfit. But so I'm happy to call that out or say something about it. But when it's like a minor thing like this, I'd rather refer to how good the outfit is overall, and which is my most important thing. But it reminds me of the menswear forum days. It would be a bit joy thiefy, and people do get a bit, people are different. Some people are a bit snobby. Some people have different means and what they can afford and what their tastes are as well. It could be a bit more like one-upmanships, or they've just got very strong ideas of how a suit should fit. Some people are ultra classic, and some people are a bit more modern. And suits and tailoring it's the same genre, and we're just playing dress up at the end of the day. Like, this is just clothes, we should enjoy it, this is our passion, and we want to express ourselves with it, and we shouldn't feel self-conscious about the suit if it's just got a minor collar gap. So I might be overthinking it. The watch community can be the same as well. If you go in the forums and read comments on videos, it can be a bit snarky, it could be a little bit joy thiefy, and really you're there to just enjoy a watch, your passion, the thing you like, and then someone has a go at it for something you maybe can't control, then you can make you feel like you just don't want it anymore, and that's not the point. We're going to be encouraging, and we're learning and progressing in our sort of style journey, and it is just clothes at the end of the day. Let's not overthink it too much. But yeah, that's the reason why. Let me know what you think though. Do you think that it was too much of a collar gap on Roger Federer's fit, or did you even notice it at all? Actually, what's your thought on collar gaps? Are you one that will ruin a whole outfit, or is it something you can live with? Do you even notice it? Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Right, on to the next one. So this is an Instagram DM. Hello, I love your page and refer to it often when helping my husband with his wardrobe. Do you have any current hairstyle advice or trends? He's going for a flow look, but we need to show his stylist an inspiration photo. Thanks so much. Thank you. That's really nice to hear. I trained as a Vidal Sassoon stylist when I left school. And basically doing the absolute right thing and bringing a photo. That's the first thing, because it's so just explaining what you want in terms of like length or words, like even flow look is quite hard. I might think one thing, you might think another. So it's the photo is absolutely crucial. It's also crucial if the stylist has to explain something to you, if you're unable to achieve that look, if you haven't got the length there in a certain area, or if your hair's not that texture or thickness, if there's no wave or curls. So yeah, you have to consider that. So yeah, that's why photos are good, because you can point out, you can refer to something. In terms of like flow look, and I think I know what you're talking about. So I would say the main person that comes up is Jeremy Allen White. He's got ridiculous hair. And it always looks like really well done. Even when you see him like pack photos, like going to get a coffee and stuff, his hair looks great. It's got that wave to it, which helps, and he would be a good one for that sort of flow look. The other one, so we did a video on Alex Turner from the Arctic Monkeys. His hair, when it's at that sort of length, is really good to look at as well. He's got great hair, and his is a little bit straighter from memory. So if you've got straight hair, to consider that. Then the last one would be someone like Austin Butler as well. So when he's got this hair at the length as well, that could be quite a good sort of flow look. And yeah, so you've got the difference between straight hair and curly hair there. So I think hope there's some good options for you. If anyone's got any other recommendations, drop them in the comments. So last question today. This is another Instagram DM. Hello Luke, hope you're doing good. I'm new in the old classic men fashion world, and I love your profile and the way you understand how to wear it with style and confidence. I wanted to ask you, do you maybe have some lookbooks or anything where I can learn how to match and wear colours, patterns, etc.? I really want to master that and would love to start with you. Thank you for your time, Nick. Oh, that's very nice of you. Yeah, so the main book, the Bible, is this one, Dressing the Man. I don't know if you can see that. Dressing the Man by Alan Flusser. You can pick this up on Amazon for, I don't know, like £15, I think it was, or something like that. It's got all the classic menswear looks. It is very classic, so it is very... Some people might think it's old-fashioned, but these are like the rules you should learn before you break the rules. Great for matching patterns. Great for just like a history of menswear as well. Like, you know, where does this come from? Why do we dress this way? So this is a really great book. Would 100% recommend it. I would also then say to get to definitely make a Pinterest board and just fill that up with everything that you like on Pinterest. Put it in, or maybe make a few for like different ones. Like I separate mine into like suits and tailoring to like casual wear and things like that. And then you can like cross-reference. You can reverse engineer stuff, like in terms of patterns, like why does that work? What do I like about it? And then just have a look, and when you're trying to, and sometimes literally just match an outfit, like you can maybe find out what the brands are as well through some of them, and that's one of the best ways to do it. Obviously there's YouTube videos like myself for like Permanent Style is really good. He Spoke Style, very good at teaching that sort of stuff. So yeah, look at the YouTube channels, they're really good, and Instagram of course. You can find like the ones that are similar as well, whether the YouTube suggests like similar sort of channels. And then if it's Instagram as well, like street style photographers, that's the job I've done for a while, and they're great. Actually, if you're looking at books, we've got this guy by Jamie Ferguson, really good book, fantastic photographer, and yeah, worth having if you like the actual physical book. The other one is, here we go, Garson John's one. This is really good. So it's Jonathan Daniel Price is his actual name, but Garson John was his blog. He might have been the first one I ever saw. It was him, or I think he might have been the first person I ever saw, the like first menswear blog back in the Tumblr days. I remember going to my first fashion week to shoot street style, finding out where it was, taking my camera, going there, and he was, he asked to take a photo of me, I think. And then he was so nice. When I found out it was him, I was young, but I was like starstruck because I'd been following this blog for so long, and then you actually like within like an hour, I ended up like bumping into him, speaking to him. I didn't actually get the photo taken though, because just as he was about to take the shot, David Gandy walked past with like his posse, and then everyone ran to do that, including him and myself. That photo never actually happened, I don't think. And yeah, he's a really nice guy, really good follow, and worth a purchase of the book. Yeah, worth buying the book as well if you can. These are all relatively cheap on Amazon as well. But yeah, that's the mailbag for this week. Thank you for watching. Please do remember to like and subscribe. Check out archeryandwoods.com for pre-owned menswear and style consultancy if you're interested in that. If you have any questions for future mailbag episodes, I'll be doing this weekly. Drop them in the comments. It's probably the best way for me to find them. You can DM me as well. And yeah, hopefully I can give you a good answer to them. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Cheers.